The IPL is right around the corner. What update can you give us about Rishabh Pant's fitness, and do you see him starting the IPL do you see him playing right from the start?
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably know as well as me, he's actually played some practice matches over the last couple of weeks, which have been really encouraging for us. We've obviously had worries and concerns that he might not have made it in time to be ready for the IPL this year. I mean, it was a huge loss for us last year, and what he went through, we can't even begin to describe what he's been through the last 12 or 14 months. But, seemingly back on track again. I know he's worked incredibly hard on his body and his fitness to get back to the level that he's at now. He's kept in one of those games. He's played he's fielded in these games, and the batting hasn't seemingly been an issue for him so far. So, we've still got a few weeks yet to see, just where he's at. We've got a camp 11 or 12 days prior to the IPL starting, of which I'll be at, and we'll all be keeping a really close eye on him. But like speaking to him, and even as far as 6 months ago, he was convinced he was going to be right to play. He was certain then that he was going to be right to wicket keep, which we all probably raised an eyebrow to. But so far so good. And it's a big decision we'll have to make, because if he is fit, you'd think he'd step straight back into that captaincy role. If he's not, entirely fit, and we have to use him in a slightly different role, then we've got some decisions to make there. But as a coaching group, and even with the owners last night, I had a conversation talking about all the different scenarios that revolve around Rishabh. But we all keep our fingers crossed. I'm very hopeful, not from a selfish point of view as the coach of the Delhi Capitals, but I want to see him back playing cricket again. I think the whole world wants to see him back playing cricket again, and just playing with that youthful exuberance that he has. And if he does that, then I know he'll win some games for Delhi, and we'll have a good time along the way this season.
You're going to see him in a short while from now, but what are your expectations from Rishabh Pant this IPL, and do you think it'll take him any time at all to adjust?
Look, knowing Rishabh, it probably won't. Like, he's always seemed, because he's such a natural talent, I think, and just knowing the sort of person that he is, I don't think he'll be overawed. I don't think he'll be scared by the comeback. I don't think the fact that he's missed 15 months of cricket, I don't think it'll faze him too much. I think he'll just go out there, and certainly that's my job anyway. I'll be telling him to go back out and play the way that he's always played. And I think if he does that, I think the game will come back to him a bit quicker. If he goes out there and tries to find his way and get back into the groove, I think it might take him a little bit longer. But at the end of the day, that's what these practice games now have been for. That's what the camp will be for us to get his skills and his mindset back into a place where he can just go out and play the way that he's always played.